A little over 300 people marched through the streets of Belize City in what is called the Constitutional March. This is part of a series of marches that is being held across the country. At the core of the move is the 2013 revised gender policy issued by the Women's Commission in March. One of the policy's purpose is to, quote, protect the human rights of women and men as enshrined in the Belize Constitution and in relevant international convention which Belize has ratified, end of quote. But Reverend Eugene Crawford, the president of the Association of Evangelical Churches, says that the policy goes against the Belize Constitution.
This is not a protest, it's not a demonstration. It's a march, non-violent. It's a march that is saying we are tired of the vicious attacks against our constitution.
There was singing, chanting. Emotions were running high as these placards and banners were being held. Banners with Bible verses on them with "No to Uniban" written in bold. We spoke to some participants who told us why they were there.
Well, I think it is well known that there is a gender policy that is being put together, and it has in certain things that we feel would harm Belize and harm our families and the next generation. That's why we are standing up for it.
I decided to be a part of this march because we as a people need to make a stand for righteousness in this nation.
A stand against what?
Stand against this homosexual agenda.
And you believe the gender policy provides for this homosexual agenda?
The gender policy, yes, it does. I believe that with all my heart.
I want my constitution to remain as it is. It's a very good constitution. It's established on the sovereignty of God, and there is no need to change it.
And what do you think wants to damage the constitution of Belize?
The LGBT is the ones who is pushing this agenda, and we don't want anybody or any group to change anything in our constitution.
Heading the Constitutional March was Most Reverend Bishop Doric Wright.
No, I think it's a good witness. The people do not want something that is not good for the country and good for the people, so they're opposing it, and I think that is good.
You know, the Prime Minister has stated that it's a good policy and it won't be retracted. Are you looking for it to be retracted or changes to be made?
Well, I hope the Prime Minister understands what democracy is. I think enough people have demonstrated against this policy, and I hope he'd give it a second thought.
And are you hoping that the message has reached the Prime Minister's ears and for him to step in and do as requested?
Yes, I don't know why it wouldn't have reached his ears.
Earlier this month, the Belize Council of Churches said after reviewing the document, they agreed with the Prime Minister Dean Barrow that it is a good policy. However, there is need for more clarity in some of the terms used. President of Belize Can, Patrick Menzies, does not agree.
Our will is what forms the government, not what the PM says, not what the ministers say, not what the cabinet says, but what the people say.
And how many people do you estimate were on this march?
No idea. I don't know.
An estimation?
I can't.
Over 1,000?
I don't know. I won't give a number because I didn't count. I refuse.
You say it's the will of the people for a country of over 300,000. We didn't see that much participation. You have to have majority.
Yeah, so? I like that. But you know something? Anybody would tell you that can do a poll. Anybody would tell you the people of Belize claim Christianity.
Prime Minister Dean Barrow has also stated that the policy will not be withdrawn, but he is open to recommendations to amend certain phrases in the policy. Reverend Crawford says that the churches are currently in the process of doing that.
Belize is for Belizeans. Our constitution is supreme. We want to keep it that way. No policy that violates it will be allowed. Mark my words.
We know that there will not be a total withdrawal of the gender policy, but the PM has opened the door for dialogue, and we are preparing a document right now to take back to him. It won't be different documents. It will be a document that will be vetted, it will be discussed by both associations, and then one presentation. We're hopeful that one presentation be made.
Listen, the gays were here. They will be here until time is over. That's a reality. We're not fighting gays. We are talking to the government. Message to government from the people of Belize.
Reporting for Love News, I am Hipolito Novelo.